Hi everybody, John here. Just update message and notice to you, John Key, Prime Minister of New Zealand. The time has passed from 4 o'clock on the 18th of November 2013. You had 7 days to respond to allegations I made against you as the Prime Minister of New Zealand, that I accuse you of being fraud and committing treason, amongst every other allegation I've made against you. You failed to respond. So we accept your silence as a guilty default conviction against everything I've said against you as a person. A corporation, that's myself, Wanikahaki Wanoa and Moai Crown, and also the registered corporation, Ngā Te Wē E Wā Aotea Limited, New Zealand registered company. Those entities now indicted you in a private prosecution case. That's me as private prosecutor, outside of court, under King William IV, British Crown, sovereign, seal, authority, jurisdiction. Okay? So that's where Devon in England and Devon here, Devonport, Auckland, is his legacy in the Navy. 52 years as a Navy Admiral between 1830 and 1837. That's our legacy. That is our proof of claim on these lands, with his title of the Admiralty Court-Martial Court. That's what I'm saying, is that now you're subjected to Moai Admiralty Court jurisdiction here on Facebook. Mr. John Key, you are now a convicted criminal felon, besides Queen Elizabeth II, also a convicted criminal in the World Court Tribunal with ITTCS, International Tribunal for Crimes of Church and State, convicted. Okay, so we've sealed Kevin Annette, Canadian Indians, Cree tribe, inside this King seal Admiralty Law Court of Justice. Okay, on Facebook. This is an open court. There is no need for us to go to see the court, High Court in Auckland, because our documents of lien warrant, search and seizure, arrest warrants of court-martial under the Admiralty Court-Martial is now active today. As of today, the 19th of November 2013, Mr. John Key, we are now using Admiralty law and expect the Navy here, the Defence Force, to support us in arresting you under martial law, Admiralty, mortgage law. All right? You lose everything now because you failed to respond, and because you're silent, you have no say anymore against me, a person, me and you. No one else can enter this contract. You are in a default contract under commercial trading bank law of Admiralty of King William IV, sovereign, state-to-state jurisdiction with us, the Moai, Hapu, sovereign people of this land. In fact, the Confederation landowners. Okay? I'm one of them. I'm a legal advocate of customary origins of the Moai statue memorial standing in London That's our title. With King William IV Memorial in Plymouth, in Devon, the naval base of His Westminster Tudor family, royalty, to our Tahitian, Wanoa, Moai, Uetaha, royal family jurisdictions. Okay? From one landowner to the other, you are water people, Mr. John Key. You are water people on the Admiralty law of the sea. And I am the land people on this dry land, that we have this Confederation flag, the 1835 Declaration of Independence flag given by King William IV, sovereign crown, is his flag jurisdiction. King George III, his father, and him, his black seal around the cross, and us, the keeper of that flag, and his authority, official, authenticated documents with his seal, with him on his horse, Mr. John Key, and his ship fleet on his dock wharf, as proof that we do have his seal as our jurisdiction, our court. The Supreme Court here, you're using, John Key, we're citing you for that, for using the 1993 Te Ture Whenua Act as your jurisdiction of native land title in the Commonwealth of Australia Bank, Commonwealth of Australia government, and their bonds that have gone into the Washington DC. We are holding you, citing you for stealing that from the Confederation. That contract. It's a contract. Okay? And the 1986 Constitution that Sue Nikora, the Prime Minister of the Moai Sovereign State Government here, Confederation, right? I'm her legal advocate. You stole the 1852 Constitution of us, the Confederation, and changed it with Geoffrey Palmer to the 1986 Constitution, then gave it to Australia. Okay? They have no right, no legal right. You have committed treason, and you are now considered a threat, Mr. John Key, against our Moai sovereign state, straight to Britain, straight to the Judge David Lindsay Mackey, QC, Admiralty Judge, Chancery Judge, Merchant Bank Judge, High Court Judge, Queen's Bench Judge. Okay? I can go on forever with these titles against our Moai Crown State title holder of this country. Right? We billed you 1,141,900 million trillion pounds sterling. Okay? On the bill that you are indicted on, in the box, the doc box of this court on Facebook. This is a Moai Superior Admiralty Court here on Facebook. Okay? Over 1 billion people watching as witness. Mr. John Key, you are in trouble with me, let alone anybody else. I'm just telling you in front of everybody that you are now a debtor of Moai Crown and me. You offended me, right? The landlord here with my confederation of people, not Maoris, not Iwis. Those are your people. You created that and assumed that title you usurped. Te Ture Whenua 1993 Act. Now, the Prince Regent administering and have control of that is Geoffrey Foley. He is the next King of England. Okay? I'm taking him to London with me as the Moai Crown God. Right? God's face. God's memorial on East Island. You stole that too, the Queen. Right? You, Elizabeth Windsor, Evelyn Rothschild, Adolfo Nicholas Patron, aka Black Pope, and Francis, Pope Francis, Georgie Mario Bergoglio. Okay? Okay, all you people, and Jerry Mataparai Aka Andrews, Governor-General of New Zealand, treason, using the Constitution of the Australian federal state here over us, the mana whenua, Moai, of this country, without talking to us, right? The judge is going to hear about this. That's our complaint. We have a complaint against you aliens. You're going to get deported, locked up on Guantanamo Bay prison. That's where you're going. That's where you blue-collar criminals are going. Whether you're in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, your name is in the box today. Mr. Jerry Mataparai Andrews. Okay? You go in the box. I'm calling Rear Admiral, Defence Force Commander, Rear Admiral Jack Steele today. Why? It's because the police area commander, district commander in Auckland, it's 6 days now, hasn't replied to my phone call. I've written a letter to him, hasn't replied to that either. I've written to the police commissioner, Peter Marshall, haven't replied to that either. So the police are in real trouble of their own. Mr. John Key, it's run by your incompetent administration. In fact, we're going to get rid of you. We build you first. We have already built you against that figure. The whole lot of you are going to strip, and you're going to pay for all the crimes and everything you've done in this country is going to get taken off you. And your offensive water people, you're usurping and assuming our king law with your fraud Queen of England. Okay? You've been to see her, Mr. John Key. You went to see the Queen to try and get out of this. No, she's not immune from it, because you know why? The Queen is a fake, royal, illegitimate monarch. Okay? And I can say I'm more royal than her. If she got my Moai there, Queen Victoria, stole from East Island. Those are my people, Mr. John Key. Those are my indigenous native people. Okay? I have Cosgrove in me and Rogan in me, right? The Rogan judges, alien blood in me, offensive blood in me to make me talk like this. And the Irish, that's English, and the Irish Cosgrove lawyers in me, Mr. John Key. I have a German criminal barrister backing me, Mr. Charles Hirschfeld, okay, the best, and he says Moai is an institution of its own. You see, Mr. John Key, we are not dumb, eh? We are not dumb. We are the law here, and you've broken every bit of it. So you're going to pay. This is a public announcement on this video to all the stupid Maoris who think I'm not for real. Oh, you can get on a boat too with a warrant. Someone will come and pick you up. And don't say I didn't tell you. I'm just doing what the Pope does, the Black Pope does. What does he do? He tell Obama, shoot on sight. Arrest anybody, take their properties off them. They are doing everything wrong with the Admiralty law. Right? They're abusing it to hell, because they are hell to play. The Church of England and the Catholic Church is the devil, Satan. Right? We're going to take that off them, the King William's authority off them. We hold the seal. Yeah? We're the business partner, Mr. John Key. We are a contract with him. We still have a contract. That's why you can't get onto the UN with the seat. Yeah? You tried so many times. Even King Tuhasia tried to get it. Right? A lot of people tried to get it. Right? You will never get it without titles. All the titles you see on Facebook, on my Facebook, John Key, is real. Right? You cannot put anything beside it because you've got not good enough. Even the Maoris are not good enough. Right? You had a chance. You all had a chance to refute it. None of you have refuted any of those statements. They are statements admissible in the High Court of Admiralty in London. Right? It's on record there now. You heard the video with the clerk saying, Judge Mackey has got them. See? That's all. And if we have to go there to see him, you pay, because you put up the court case, or anybody in this country. If you want to take Moai on, you make the first move. I'm still waiting for anyone game enough to refute anything I'm saying. Mr. Rubin, you. Yeah? You. Open your big mouth, but won't put a face there. All those people are faking their names on Facebook. Mr. John Key, are your people. Offensive. They come on there, they won't show their face. You see? They'd rather sit there and throw stones. Well, what happens when the stone backfires? Ricochets and hits you. Okay, Mr. John Key. The oil rig drilling. You. And those Anadako people. You're going to be facing Moai Admiralty Court. Here on Facebook. Right? They're going to pay. You're going to pay the cost of, and their corporations who are using the Admiralty law, you're going to find yourself in trouble. Okay? With the judge in London. And we are our own judge. Because we can do what we like on these lands. Right? The Pope, we're citing the Pope with his ex proprio statement. Right? That judges, lawyers, even prime ministers who commit crimes face prosecution. You are facing prosecution, Mr. John Key, today. From today, I can order the military or the police to arrest you and your 121 politicians in the Parliament, and you're gone. You're gone, really, because the Admiralty law is the highest law in the world. Okay? Even those Americans, stupid Americans, don't realize what's happening to them. It's because of this rogue Obama and the rogue churches. Okay? They're trying to take over the world with the New World Order. Got another king thing coming. Right? The king, Felon, will put an end to that. Right? I'll make sure of that. So that's, I've just put a big long list of things here I wanted to tell you and the people, just to make sure it sinks in. When you come back from Sri Lanka, you're in problems and you're in trouble, because we can arrest you at any time, any day, anywhere. Okay, Mr. John Key, you've had your chance. Many times I've put affidavit to you, failed all these years, right back, foreshore seabed, right through to now. You opened Parliament, and we sacked Anand Satnam. Yeah, you were there up at Waitangi. We got it all on video. We got it all on video. In the Marae, that's the highest court. In the Marae, sacked you. Soon of course sacked Anand Satnam, the Governor General. You had no Governor General, Mr. John Key. And you opened it up with another Governor General, Jerry Mataparai Andrews. Right? Yeah, he's in trouble. Because you couldn't legally do that. You actually broke another law. Your own laws are in trouble. Okay? We're bringing our King law right over the top of you. And he'll get arrested. Okay? Just like Rhys Jones was on TV being convicted. Okay? We got worse things. When we got titles, we got King titles, Devonport, New Plymouth, Plymouth, Devon in London. See? It's all on Facebook now. Everything you see there is our proof, Mr. John Key. We're going to arrest you, and this one is for real. Waiting for the Navy to respond today. I'm waiting for Jack Steer to call me, and I'm trying to wait for Mike Clement, the District Commander here in Auckland, of Police. I've got my friend Tony Gelden Heiss. He did my case in London with the Julian Falconer and Martin Cicluna. That's the bank manager, Martin Cicluna, and Julian Falconer, the lawyer who was doing the Moai case into the government, Westminster Parliament and the World Court my treaty claims. So he took off with the money. You'll see those documents on my Facebook, Mr. John Key. I'm going to do an audit. I'm going to order an audit through the military to overtake you and the government. I'm going to put them in there until Sue Nikora gets her government. She's good at government. She was in the Labour government, right, Sue Nikora. She did the Mary Lane Court titles. I got them. You see, Mr. John Key, I've got all the titles. I've got the titles in Auckland from Moai Manukau, right, with this title here in Auckland on One Tree Hill. Up at Waitangi, I've got one house on the whole of Bay of Islands, you see, from the Ututongas. See, I'm here for them, Mr. John Key and the Williams family, right, what they did, Henry Williams, and the churches and the mortgages, and using Admiralty law. Okay, I'll just teach them a thing or two about who is king here, Mr. John Key. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say, is that Gelden Heights is the like the FBI in the Auckland court, police station. You see, John Key, I'm going to take the police with me, take them off you, and put them with me and our Moai people around the world. Okay, Moai is not just here, not limited to just the people here. Don't talk to Moai about Maoris and Iwis, because they're with you. They belong to you, John Key, going in the boat to Japan. Right? Guantanamo Bay. That's the place for you crooks. All the crooks. And these people, these pahias in this country had enough of you, John Key, and your Ponzi schemes. Right? You and all your crooked people. We're going to pull you out one by one. We're going to block the borders from you getting out and strip the whole lot of them. Watch. Okay? Watch. So that's all I want to say for now. You failed, Mr. John Key. You failed to respond to allegations. That makes you guilty. And shutting your mouth and saying nothing and running to other countries to try and get help. To help you. No, not going to work. You went and ran to the Queen. You went to Obama. You went everywhere. You went to the UN. Failed. All the way around. You know why? Crooks never prosper. No? Crooks never prosper. And all the other people you got with you in your government, and those elite people around the country, and the Freemasons, all you people are going to be standing in front of this court on Facebook to answer one by one. Right? All the priests, all the ministers in the church, all the bishops. You are in trouble on these lands. Okay? You're in trouble. Your memorials are going to be removed, Mr. John Key. Right? If our people want to remove them, they're going to get removed. And that one on top of the hill, Logan Campbell, off he goes. The right one goes up there. It's already there. Kafuru the giant, wild tear. You see, Mr. John Key, you fellas have been screwing the rightful people in this country. Right? I'm here for them. I'm here for them and for every other person in the world. We're going to bring those boat people here. Right? The ones you're killing, you and the boat and the Queen, killing them off for your own selfish needs. Okay? We're going to take it all off you. And including the wine box. Right? And including Sean Elias, the judge that went to the Queen and changed the Constitution here, Supreme Court. Right? We're going into the Supreme Court. I'm going in there. I'm going in there. I've got a right to go in there, Mr. John Key. I've got a right to go in there. King seal. Right? You got a seal over here, flag over here. Mr. King himself. King William IV. Okay? That's what I want to say for you, John Key. Now I'm going to send another message to Mr. Mike Clement. One to Rhys Jones, and the commander of the Defence Force. Just what I just told you, that we're going to get rid of you and your parliament, your government, the whole lot of you. Out. Right? Out. You're not professional enough, not trustworthy enough to run this land here that belongs to us. This is my ancestors' lands. Okay? Your time is up. You've got enough out. People are settled, except my people, Mr. John Key. You subjected them, and everybody else that's come here, to being poor. Okay? No more. Finish. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Behave yourselves. Okay? And wait for the Moai to go in and run this place better than it is at the present time. Everything returns to the people. Right? Moai is here for the people. People of the world. Not just the natives. Right? We're here for everybody because they have a right to be here. We're just going to get the law right, and the rules right, and the administration right, and the sovereignty right, and the authority of the king in its place. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye for now.